This is ROAT, used for Hanuman offering. Whenever I get a parsad bag, this is the first thing I go for besides parsad. And I'm going to share with you all my recipe on how to make this. So we're going to start by using all-purpose flour, sugar. I'm going in with some grated nutmeg and some cardamom or elaichi. And 3 tablespoons of good ghee. You want to use a really rich ghee, and AMCO cardamon ghee is my favorite ghee to use. You don't want to skimp when you're making these sweets. The best ghee is this ghee to use. It gives you the most decadent sweets and parsad. Now, using your fingers, you're going to mix this into the flour until it resembles fine breadcrumbs. And today I'm using Naturally almond unsweetened almond milk to bring this together. Now, if you wanted to keep this all vegan, you can substitute the ghee for a vegetarian or vegetable ghee. Add your milk in and mix to bring together. It would look shaggy at first, and then you're going to mix until it comes together into a dough ball. Now start forming that dough ball, and you can see my dough is not very soft. You're looking for a dough that's just a pinch softer than a saddle roti dough. And with this, you need to knead it properly. So you'll see I'm working the dough here to get it nice and smooth. And you want to do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then form it into a dough ball and just let it rest for about 2 to 3 more minutes on the surface while we place the ghee to heat. Now, yes, I said ghee again because you need to fry this in ghee. As I said, I'm using the cardamom ghee, but if you wanted to use a vegan ghee, feel free to. And we're going to allow this to come up to temperature on a medium-low heat. Now, while that is heating up, let's form our balls. Now, you can form as many as you like. When you're using the sapuja, you need at least 7. So make them the size that you like. If you want to make them really tiny, so you can just put 1 in a parsad bag, that's a great idea. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pieces. So I'm going to press these out between the palm of my hands, make them into little discs. And this is what they should look like. And once you've made them, we'll move ahead on to frying. I like to make the ends a little more thinner, so when it fries, it's nice and crunchy. And you'll see the oil is not very hot, or ghee. The ghee is not very hot. So allow these to fry, and they're going to take about 15 to 20 minutes because you're frying it on such a low heat. And you'll see as it starts to brown on the edges, you'll know it's time to flip. And you're going to keep your eye on these because they can burn pretty quickly. So keep flipping and turning so you distribute the heat so it's nice and even while it's frying. Once they're done, you take them out and drain them on some paper towels. And if you're using this for puja, do not taste it. And if you're not, allow them to cool down and then enjoy. Be sure to try my recipe. Let me know what you think. Try the Naturally almond unsweetened almond milk with this recipe, and I promise you it will be amazing. Everyone that tasted this was blown away. So thank you all to AMCO, and thank you all so much for joining me today for another amazing recipe using Naturally almond. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.